Hello, greetings. This is me again, Zahra, ex-Muslim, ex-Shia. Uh, so I've been wanting to help myself and others also at the same time if I can. If I'm not able to, I'm sorry. But so recently on this, that the world is against Israeli Jews, right? And I want to help Israeli Jews as much as I can. Now, the thing is that even I can't live. Even the Pakistani moderate Muslims cannot live with the terrorist extremists in extremist Muslims in Pakistan. Look what they've done to Sabine Mahmouda just in my previous live stream, and others, many, many others, right? So this, why isn't this? The world is against United Nations, from the United Nations to the NGOs I've joined who want to take action, sign this, sign that. I cannot live with these Muslims, even the moderate Muslims, and they will not support me because, in their religion, they would be scared to come here, right? So it's no one can live with even moderate Muslims. Anytime they can turn extremists, also, we can't trust them. So can we blame the Israeli Jews not being able to trust the Palestinian Arabs in Gaza? So this, I think, something needs to be done. Uh, Although right now the whole world is against me and against Israel, Israeli Jews. But meanwhile, there's in Europe, UK, I don't know, there's a lot of problems. Speak out. Ex Muslim women expose the truth about religious trauma, escaping Islam. Thank God Yasmin Muhammad has done this to help see. We can't live with Muslims, not even the moderate Muslims. Ask a moderate Muslim what is the law against apostasy, and they'll tell you it's death penalty. Ask a Shia Muslim what's, and if they have been told the truth, not hidden from them, if they not and if they know the law, then it's like this: death penalty in Shia Islam also for apostates. There's no freedom in Islam. And anytime that even if the Muslims are saying that we are peaceful and we are like this, right? Anytime a person who's educated like this, what's his name, Sabine? Oh, sorry, Sabine's killer, Saad, educated in Beacon House, इनको कोई फिर and they kill ruthlessly, right? How can you live with such people? Pakistani terrorist forgot to put here, and I won't be able to help the Israelis. I realized, listen, what they've done to you. You can come here and they can give you this take a test, ADHD, and you're sharing a lot. So you need to. And I was like, sorry, right? Bipolar, ADHD, whatever. Oh, they do something to us like oh, there's no motivation, no strength, no thought. Fed up of life. In fact, these are even there's a Shia lady. जो भी करेंगे ये साथ रहेंगे हाँ. These are partners in crime in Dubai. One is in America with Naeem Pakistan, Punjabi. Whatever they do, they will remain together, united, happy. दूसरों का घर बर्बाद करेंगे. हुमा मासूमा's daughter. I mean, so if someone, I'm sorry, I did give my word that I want to save Israeli Jews, and I stand with Israeli Jews. I don't stand with any Muslim. No Muslim stood with me. Not only that, right? We can't trust these Muslims. Can you see this? This is just. This is not just the only case. They were very educated. I think Osama bin Laden, Zawahiri, very educated of Al Qaeda. And then this is what they did to America. America being a superpower, and I know they had a Cold War with the Soviets, and they could be after this or that, right? And they could be, but the we need to see what we can do here, right? And I don't. If you ask me, I mean, I would, yeah, want to live in America, in a European country, at least, let's say, not America, but Portugal. Oh, in America, if my people have influence, oh, then I'm dead in America also, right? Because the American president, the Secretary of State, being a friend of Abbas Gokul at that time, and if I suspect Ruqayya Abbas Gokul, his wife, then they will come after us. They won't let us live in peace. And so, what about these Muslims doing? So, I believe that hatred against Jews, persecution, started with the Christians and continued with Muslims, right? Continued in Muslims. And I wonder now, I was checking, I didn't even look at that video where the lady says that, oh, what does she say? Oh, that there are Quran ayats for the Jews. No, they're not for the Jews. They're for the Jews who become Muslims, right? Oh, yeah, they were on this channel, Stand with Israel. So now, huh, for the Jews, yes, there are. Moses is mentioned, Bani Israel is mentioned. God put them above the people, oh, the Alamin, the world, favored them. But uh, not at Prophet Muhammad's time. If you become you're a disbeliever, you're a Jew, you're a disbeliever. If you don't, so what about Surah 4 ayat 47? Now this lady was about to give, and I didn't even watch her video on Stand with Israel channel or some. Uh, I think the Jews are being very lenient and very, very, uh, if they're going to give me something like this, that we can have friendship with the Muslims, you can't have friendship with the Muslims. They can't have friendship with you. You will have friendship with them, but always that in a moderate's mind will always be that ayat, and this is the main book, main source, and not be friends with these Jews and Christians. I think the lady has been dishonest, and that's why I didn't check her. Didn't even watch her live. So recently I was showing about UAE on and showing the channel also. Right? So after that came the Saudis. There are some there are good things, there are good Jews. There are no good Jews at all. In Islam, there's no one good. Good comes from Allah. And if you don't become a Muslim believer, you're no good. You're worse than anything. You're worse than cattle. Allah thinks cattle is bad. Allah Allah tawadu. Really. Uh, which, no. This Allah, it's Allah's creation. I was thinking, oh God, you know, I read an American author book on self-esteem, 1 minute of self-esteem. So you see, if you put yourself down, keep putting yourself down, okay, in front of Allah or even Prophet Muhammad, authority. Jiddu Krishnamurti, then I read. So the Shias would say about this dua yesterday, that's because that's Allah. We need to put ourselves down. This is not humility. I told Allah, right? I was thinking, "Ya Allah, what is this? I'm your creation. Why should I keep putting myself down? Already I had problems being put down in childhood. Yeah, and the teacher who I loved, adored, got trained me in such a way, harsh, hard way, brought out the worst in me. You train a child with love, with compassion. You could bring out the best in that child. If you train that child with too much strict, even though you love the child, but it won't work. Contradiction. And it's cruel and it's violent. And we can't live with Muslims. I can't trust a Muslim as an ex-Muslim. Even a moderate Muslim, anytime they can turn against us. And ungrateful people I saw in Pakistan. They go abroad, they get the studies, they get O level. It's like, you know, um, Cambridge University or London University, O level, A level. They study and then they join IBA and then IBA has its own IQRA and all this group of Muslim extremists. And I don't know what these Pakistanis think of themselves, as if they have uh, introduced, it's their grandfather's religion. That Jibrail has come on them. These Arabs, even I in Pakistan as a Shia, I'm saying, where shall I go? The only country I thought about was Iran, and that's not even okay. So now, when I was a Shia, right, and then I saw what is this against Shirazi, the grand Ayatollah, the Iranian police. Is when he died, police, or what's it called, that Iranian police, what they did to his janazah. Muhammad Shirazi, God. So, anyways, I was like, we can't go to the GCC, right? Sunni majority, Sunni countries, cities. As a Shia, where shall I go? Pakistan also won't. Okay? Shias do this and spit false accusations on the Shias. Turkey, I can't go to. Look at that Turkey. Palestine, forget it. They grouped in on me on Facebook. So I was like, no, war. They were saying mufti, some mufti, war against Israel for putting these, for security purposes in the mosque. So you have so many countries you can go to and you can work. And now your Sunni countries, since when? Now the oil will be, but they have oil-rich countries you could have gone to. Egypt is there. I can't go to Egypt. Go to Jordan, Sunni country, and we only have Iran, Shias, right? So, I mean, in the Muslim world, of course, Europe, my Portuguese, a friend in London, brotherly friend, told me to come to Portugal, leave Pakistan. It's a breeding for terrorists. Leave Pakistan. So these Sunnis have taken over Pakistan. They think it's their land. Whereas Qaeda-Azam, they have no gratitude for Qaeda-Azam. They wanted to make Qaeda-Azam Sunni, so officially he had to announce to them that he's a Sunni Muslim. To, allay their, they hate Shia Islam. They hate Shias. No, we won't take this. Qaeda-Azam had to become a Sunni Muslim. Even the Mahdi who has appeared talks about the Islamic dilemma. What's the problem? You are not united, and you want that your whatever you say in the treaty, Israel should give you everything. Pakistanis, if you say free Palestine, I'll say free Pakistan. Give it back to where it belongs. Give Pakistan back. Qaeda Azam, you didn't accept as an Ismaili Shia. Give Pakistan, free Balochistan from Punjabi rule. Regional problems in Pakistan. Dismantling the Islamic dilemma. He has to do this. The Mahdi has appeared. The Qaim, Abdullah Hashim. You loot, we shoot. ICK, I don't know who is, like, who's creating all these problems? A lot of it is due to these Muslims. Can't trust the Muslims. See, please, in Bahrain, the majority are, but it's a Shia, right? Oh, Sunni. It's a Shia majority, it's a Sunni rule in Bahrain. Discrimination I heard against the Shias in Bahrain. It's a light on you, Mike. So we can't, I can give you statistics here. It'll take, I'm not feeling well, but a lot of statistics, how many terrorists from the Islamic world and how many were moderate and then became free Israr Ahmed, free Pakistan, free Pakistan. Free Pakistan. Free. Well, there will be no free Palestine. तुम लोग जितना बकवास करना है बकवास करते हो इधर. Israel it will be Israelis only there. Like you Pakistani coming here telling me that London will become London's or Sharia in Europe. There will be bakwas jitni karni hai kar lo. I hope तुम लोग go. India, take over Pakistan now. Take your country back. Take your part of your country back. Take Pakistan back. Take Kashmir. I'm an ex-Muslim, Israr Ahmad. Don't call me sister. There is nothing like sister in Islam. I will ban you people. I just want to expose you for what you are. Criminals, terrorists. Terrorists will not win here. Israr Ahmad, the terrorist. Whoever says free Palestine is a terrorist in my nazar. Fuck. What? I'm your fuck you. तुम्हारा प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद जो गाली देता था बकवास दल्ला जो रेप किया है सफिया अफगानिस्तान ए स्टॉप दिस नॉनसेंस तुम्हारी माँ को जाके करो डू इट टू योर मदर तुम्हें पता है तुम्हारा प्रॉफिट दल्ला था एक्सचेंज करता था वाइफ्स दूसरों की ना माओ को नहीं तुम लोग of course you are the kind of people rapists don't use this word here bad word ये तुम लोगों को तुम्हारे प्रॉफिट मोहम्मद ने सिखाया एफ करो मुता करो मिसियार करो तुम लोगों के मदरसा में देखो क्या हो रहा है पाकिस्तान में देयर विल बी नो फ्री पैलेस्टाइन अफगानी हो या जो भी हो you terrorists oh you go and fuck and all this you're saying here you are the terrorist you want Israelis killed you cannot ban my channel go ahead and try it you want to put every voice that's on truth silence it you want to silence अफगानी खुद तुम लोग इतने बदनाम हो YouTube पे देखो what you've done to the women you cannot silence my true voice on justice खुद प्रॉब्लम में आ जाओगे You have tried to silence every child, every woman's voice in your Afghanistan country. You will not be able to silence me on YouTube here. Go ahead. पहले अपने आप को देखो ये क्या बोला है I am your fuck you. अभी मैं अफगानिस्तान के अगेंस्ट दिखा रही हूँ Free Afghani women. women को ये terrorists, अफगानी terrorists ने you want to silence women banned from talking. Women don't have windows now. तुम्हारा बाप भी नहीं कर सकता इसको बैन मेरे चैनल को मुसलमान देखो कैसे threat you think what do you who do you think you are I'm a voice for human rights for humanity you are a voice for terrorists Taliban forcing Afghan women to marry its terrorists चलो दफा हो get lost terrorist raping women no consent so in the United Nations all of these people yeah you if the United Nations Hamas infiltrated against poor Israelis who can take even Europe UK haven't you had enough how the Pakistani grooming gang has what it has done and they remain quiet they couldn't save the Pakistani they couldn't save their girls from these Pakistani grooming rapists I would call them rapists and now what has Afghani refugees done abroad you raped Afghani refugee this is what free Palestine means you know what free Palestine means like these Afghanis and Pakistanis say even their own Muslims will be targeted, killed. This is what the world wants. A former child refugee helping people leave Afghanistan, 100 women. You can't ban this. BBC World Service. Who was this Afghani man, right, who raped a British woman? Was he a Pakistani? In the park, Afghani. In the park, broad daylight. Where's that one? Look at Pakistanis, what they're doing to the children. 13. Brave woman in the USA fights off male attacker. God knows if it doesn't say. But a lot of these refugees are raping, attacking women, Western European women. Man accused of raping Queen's Park. तुम लोग जो बच्चाबाजी करते हो अफगानीज also इसको बैन कराओ चलो दफाओ get lost don't come here ever bachchabazi all this they want to silence us and Afghani Portugal who killed in attack at Portugal Ismaili Center was he Afghani now that I need hello Frest Crest where are you from let me know Portugal thank you for helping Afghan girls thank you so much you see, this is if you help these Muslims thinking they are peaceful, majority of them, okay, a Muslim or Hindu? Thank you for, I'm from, Crest says I'm from India. Welcome. Have you been here before on my channel? Welcome to my channel if you're new here. Father kills his own wife in front of 300 friends with Germany knife attack. Park, German park kills two. Afghan suspect arrested. Balki Sharma, thank you. Thank God I found this. This is my first time. I converted to Islam. Very sad. What? So okay. You don't have to tell me that. And the sad news you're giving me, you came here to rub it in. So how many women do you want? Do you want mutta? Do you want to do mutta? How many women do you want to marry? What made you convert to Islam? Because there's nothing good in Islam. You have done a great disfavor to yourself. Do you live in America? I'm an ex-Muslim here. No, it isn't. Who said Islam is the religion of peace? Where did you get this from? I'm in the mountains of Bulgaria. May Bulgaria be safe, the mountains. I don't know how you read the Holy Quran. No, it isn't the religion of peace. It's a religion of war, killing all the disbelievers. Then you haven't read your Quran properly. Okay, please, if you, why are you here? Oh God, save the world from Muslims. There's nothing in the Quran that says Islam is of peace. I read the whole Quran multiple times, but you read it like a donkey, I'm afraid. It doesn't mention anything about that stuff. Of course it does. Stop lying to yourself. You see, I think you started with lies and now you're in it deep. Don't tell me what I know about my Quran, about my religion. You're a newcomer, and I have been a Shia since a long time, since I was born. No, no, you don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. Forget it. You don't I can't waste time with you. You're not honest. I can see that. You started with dishonesty and okay, you go to that. No, no, I did my research on Sunni Muslim too. Sunni Islam. Sorry. If you show me any immoral acts, I will leave Islam right now. Immoral on one hand is haram, but it's allowed, it's forgiven to believers. Immoral acts are forgiven. Oh, come on. You don't know about mutta. It's legal prostitution. And are you kidding me? Now you don't know? So you want to find out? Are you sure? Do you swear? I can't trust you, Muslim. I don't want to waste my time on you. I have found a verse where Allah says I can't remember. No, no, I cannot show you. I cannot show you. I see that you're toying. You really didn't know. Otherwise, you wouldn't ask me. You find out yourself. But the way you have done your research and all this, I can't help you. I'm not going to show you. No, 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 I don't trust you. You are joking. You're toying with lives, toying with religion. You don't know? That's you don't know the whole Islam and you've become a Muslim? These Afghani Muslims, oh, they warned me about Islamophobes like you. See, this is the thing. Yeah, you've come like this. I know you're toying. Okay, you're banned. Any lies here? Don't say Islamophobia. This is not Islamophobia. Don't blame us for Islamophobia now. You are banned from my channel. Exclusive CNN. Afghan, this also, look at this. Afghan woman forced to marry a rapist. Who does this? Really? What kind of solution does Islam give for the rapist? For, in favor of the rapist? Afghan law accepts rape. CNN. What does this mean? This is all coming from Islam. This is what it means. It's for the rapists. You need 4 witnesses in rape cases. Your Allah tells you that you need 4 witnesses. I already know this guy's joking. I don't want to waste my time with these people. In Afghanistan, girl raped and her nose and ears cut. ISH News. Mother of rape victim pleads. God knows when she will get justice. If they can't find 4 witnesses, and that too, all males. If it's a female, then 2 females for 1 male. That means there has to be 4 females to give witness. Afghanistan, Al Jazeera even says English. Afghanistan is no country for women. 101 East. 9 years ago. Oh my God, please do something about uh, save the Afghani women. This is 10 years ago. Okay. Now, please, NGOs, raped Afghan women forced to marry attacker. How many cases like these in Afghanistan? 13-year-old Afghan tortured by her husband's family 13 years ago. Breaking down a scene from Afghanistan undercover. Frontline PBS. 2 years ago. Rape survivor shares a story. I don't know if this is in Afghanistan. Taliban publicly lashes female. What kind of adulteress? Maybe she was raped. In Afghanistan, as Sharia law returns. The Telegraph. Here's what it means to free Palestine. Oh, so many cases that are not even reported. Look at this. Afghan couple gets 100 lashes. Raped. Okay, this is Taliban. How many? Taliban blocked 63 Afghan women from boarding flight to Dubai. Human rights. What about freeing Afghani women, freeing Afghanistan from all these atrocities against women? Ban Islam. This is what will happen. Free Palestine. First of all, he doesn't even know anything about Palestine. The Arabs who call themselves in Gaza Palestinians, ऐसे जाहिल लोग हैं, ऐसे ignorant. What is Palestine? Who is Palestinian? बस ऐसे ही आते हैं joke, wicked jokes they're playing around. What are they doing? Spreading jokes? Wicked jokes? What is Palestine? And who are the Palestinians? Palestinians are an Arab ethno national group native to the Levantine region of Palestine. Really? They represent a highly. I'm not sure if AI is giving me the right, even Wikipedia. PCRF. You may be familiar with modern day Palestine, especially in regard to the conflict between Israel and Palestine. But, what is it? But Palestine, I can't get this word. Palestine people and what is their history? But who are the Palestinian people? The Palestinian people are Arabs who live and have lived throughout history in a certain geographical region. In generally, Palestine is used to refer to a geographic region spanning from Mediterranean Sea. Historical Palestine is made up of current Gaza Strip. Palestine, oh God, lopsided, biased. Where will I get true news? Maybe my Jewish learning. True facts, information, my Jewish learning. Palestinian people are an Arab ethno-nationalist group residing primarily in the West Bank. I don't know who to trust really. Uh, oh, can't trust this. Who are the Palestinians? Can't trust this. Can't even trust Wikipedia. Who were? Who were the Palestinians? In early times, Palestine was inhabited by Semitic peoples, the earliest being the Canaanites. According to tradition, Abraham, the common ancestor of the Jews, really uh, came from Ur to Canaan. Canaan. From here, I can get something. This Islam, really, where was Abraham, from the Arab side? These Arabs, this Muhammad, he's made Abraham from the Arab side, Ishmael. Ishmael, where was Ishmael from? Ha, Hagarah. Oh my God. Where does, oh, either it's not, he, don't give me Muslim work. Give me the origin from the Bible. No, no, from the Jewish books, Jewish history. Who was Ishmael? Jewish tradition, Ishmael is Abraham's first son, born to his concubine Hagar. He is not the son of the covenant established with Abraham and Sarah and is considered by some to be the ancestor of the Arab nations. Some. Who are the some? Oh, no, he's not. I don't trust this. So I have to do, I don't trust this history. Ishmael did not come from an Arab ancestry. Maybe the Muslims changed the Bible. Ishmael does not come Arab. While Ishmael is mentioned in both the religious texts and some historical accounts in connection to Arabs, it's important to note that the assertion that he is the sole or primary ancestor of all Arabs is a contentious one. According to a Middle East Forum article, according to the Middle East foreign article, some sources suggest that Ishmaelites might have been a Canaanite group, but necessarily connected to the origin of Arabic language or the diverse Arab population. And this population was not Muslim, by the way, if they say so. But I disagree with this. The evidence indicates that Ishmael was not the father of the Arabs. Yeah. And neither was Abraham. The Ishmaelites were probably Canaanites, speaking not an early form, you see, of Arabic, but a dialect similar to Hebrew. In time, they disappeared or were absorbed into other groups, like so many other ancient people. Dig in, keep searching until you find the truth. Not written by Muslim Arabs. Arabs descended. For centuries, many Muslims, Christians, and Jews have taken it for granted that the Arabs descended from Abraham through Ishmael. As Gerald Hotting put it, the idea that the Arabs are the physical descendants of Abraham through Ishmael is indeed taken by many non Muslims as well as Muslims as a genealogical and historical fact. Authors and teachers often treat the word Ishmael as a kind of code for Islam or Muslims. Examples of titles: Faisal Malik's, yeah, Faisal Malik's Here Comes Ishmael, a call to Christians to reach out to Muslims. Martin Gilbert's, I disagree with that. Many Christian teachers have looked to Genesis for prophetic. As for Ishmael, I've heard you. I will surely bless him. Great nation, yeah, this is a Bible verse, Old Testament. This is in line with God's promise to Hagar that her son's descendants will be too numerous to count. That's all. Genesis 16, verse 10. They have also looked to Genesis 16, verse 12, in which an angel prophesies to Hagar, Ishmael's mother, that her son will be a wild man. His hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him. The Quran does not speak of Ishmael or Abraham as ancestors of the Arabs. although it does have Abraham and Ishmael praying for Allah to make their descendants Muslim people. But the link is established in the Hadith literature, in traditions about Muhammad's own genealogy. Ah, what does the Bible say? It speaks both of Ishmaelites and the descendants of Ishmael and of Arabs, but does not join them together. Efal has pointed out that this EPHAL has pointed out that the references to Ishmaelites are earlier in the Bible and the references to Arabs later. So someone's mixed them up, and the Muslims have even changed and maybe tempered with the Old Testament. Both refer or taken it, mistaken it, like they're used to doing on a daily basis. Both refer to non sedentary nomadic peoples, but they are separated by centuries. Eiffel concludes the references to Ishmaelites dates by the mid 10th century BCE, and the references to Arabs only commence in the mid 8th century BCE. So there is no historical basis to the tradition of associating Ishmaelites with the Arabs. The Bible does not link the Ishmaelites with the Madianites, using these names as synonyms in two places. Genesis describes Joseph as being sold to a caravan of camel riding Ishmaelites who are also Midianites. In Genesis, the identity of people group named. Oh, the moment even the Arabs maybe were Jews and polytheists. It doesn't have anything to do with Islam. And Arabia Makkah was polytheist. So what are these Arabs saying, trying to connect and all this? Ishmael. Even if they connect Ishmael with Arabs, my goodness, it's not that he was a Muslim. Maybe the read some Magi Persian Magi, right? That Abraham was a Persian Magi, or was a Magi, not Persian, maybe. Oh, from the Persian Magi. No, there is no historical evidence to support the claim that Abraham was a Persian Magi. The term Magi is fire priest of Persia. Maybe no historical, but God knows what's in this. I really don't even go on historical evidence anymore. History is written by the victors. Who to trust about? So, shouldn't even trust history or the Bible or any religious. No, sorry. Where's the. Who was Abraham? Magi, Persian, Channel. Where I go to his. A lost story, Persian Magi, pagan Abraham. If this makes sense to you, then you can. And you can learn from this the history of Abraham, the life story, the lost story about Abraham. Oh, they're freeing what is this free Palestine? This means erase Israeli Jews. This means we want control over Israel, Jerusalem, all this. The Arab Palestinians want this. And no way did they get it. Right? So the Jews' holy places are there. You have the Kaaba. You, Egypt is nearby. Jordan is there. You know, Ziaul Haq killed how many Palestinians? Why? A set of hijackings carried out by Palestinian resistance groups. Now, when Jordan used Ziaul Haq, right, the Hashemite kingdom, Muslim, see Haku as a brigadier and during his temporary duty in Jordan, assisted King Hussein to kill thousands of Palestinians. Thousands. And these Pakistanis are just a joke, huh? Those who are with Ziaul Haq. Saying, yeah, free Palestine. They don't know what their Pakistani Ziaul Haq did to the Palestinians, killing them in thousands. See, we can't trust Muslims. Please understand this. And I can understand Israeli Jews not being able to trust the Muslims. I can't trust the Muslims. And so, why was Gaza given to the Palestinians? It should be under Israeli control, Gaza, and the West Bank also. It should be an Israeli state for the Jews, West Bank and Gaza. Oh, Pakistan Army's record is of killing 25,000 Palestinians, organizer weekly. And now they're shouting, Free Palestine. How many women who want to be free does this Afghani want? They want to F, they want to rape, they want to punish them. Even the Quran doesn't say rape them to punish them. They want to shut their voices. They want to, oh, this is abuse against women. This will not do. You are the criminal who should be found and put in a reformatory or something. Pakistan Army's record is of killing 25,000 Palestinians. Organizer Weekly says. Is General is General Asim a liar or ignorant? Pakistan Army's record is of killing 25,000 Palestinians. You see, that's why I say don't trust these Muslims. They kill their own people like this, ruthlessly. 25,000. In Black September massacre, the Pakistan Army has a horrendous record, as Ziaul Haq, a brigadier back then, had helped train the Jordanians to carry out killing of thousands of Palestinians in an orgy that lasted all of 11 days. On average, the daily death count of Palestinians was over 2,300, with thousands more left wounded and driven out of Jordan to neighboring Lebanon. A couple of days ago, Pakistan Army Chief General Asim Munir reiterated his country's and Pakistan Army support for Palestinians. Are you joking me? You see, this is why I've made a page. Don't make Pakistan a joke, right? This is what you've done. You are wickedly joking and fooling the people, deceiving them to no end. And now who are looking bad? The Israelis and that poor Prime Minister Netanyahu. And I'm sure their enemies would want a civil war. Israeli Jews' enemies. But can Muslims trust their own Muslims? In other countries, General Brigadier, what is this? Reiterated his country's support for Palestinians. He had first done so publicly on October 17, forgetting what happened on October 7th, I think. Uh, just October 17, 2023, just 10 days after Hamas terrorists had killed over 1,200 Israelis on October 7th. This general, this general should be hanged. Maybe all three of these factors were what? So what has he done? Just 10 days, huh? After Hamas terrorists had killed over 1,200 Israelis on October 7. It is amazing that he claimed to support Palestinians, and one wonders whether it is selective amnesia, loss of memory, blatant lies, or a lack of knowledge. How can a general have a lack of knowledge about his own history, his own brigadier? No, no, no. Don't make excuses to defend him. Jahil. है क्या? Maybe how can he be Jahil, ignorant? Maybe all three of the please. They are ignorant of their own history. They are liars, blatant liars. Then maybe all three. They're not. They're liars, blatantly lying to you. Huh. Organizer, I feel so sorry for you. Voice of the nation. Where's this from? Which country? Oh my God. So you see how I've seen the Muslims lie and how they deceive and distort. Not only that, world over, they want to take over. We can't allow them. If we care for humanity's freedom and for your children not being raped by them, molested, assaulted in madrasas also, and every nook and corner of your country. These people are like chameleons. They change their color very quickly. Couple of Pakistan Army Chief General Asim Munir. Okay. So maybe all three of them. No, I don't believe that. Pakistan Army to the support of Pakistan Army to Palestinians. It is essentially a bundle of blatant lies. That's true, as Pakistan Army has only harmed Palestinians. Arming Palestinians and then saying, for Palestine. What has been Pakistan Army's record in extending support to the Palestinians? The current phase of Israel's attacks on Gaza Strip and other areas after an attack. This is for defense by Hamas, killing hundreds of Israelis, as stated above. You see, Jordan couldn't take Palestinian. That's why they used the Pakistani army brigadier, this Ziaul Haq. How do you expect How, how can you expect the Israeli Jews, when there's so much hatred in the Quran, in Islam, against the Jews? And they're fed even in their textbook in school, to hate the Jews. How can I think Gaza should go to Israel, West Bank. They should, it's, should be a part of the country, Israel, Jewish country, a Jewish nation. From October 2023 till now, April 2025, has the Pakistani army sent its personnel or armaments to Gaza Strip to fight Israeli troops? Has Pakistani army sent any of its medics supplies? This is what I was going to think of, like UAE, to look after the medical needs of the Palestinians? Of course, there have been some public displays of outrage in Pakistan against Israeli actions in Gaza Strip. The best support that Pakistanis have extended to the cause of the Palestinians is ransacking of a Kentucky Fried Chicken outlet and looting it in Rawalpindi on April 13. Such nonsense, wicked. They could send this as food some days ago for good effect and making the motivation for their actions known. Those who vandalized the KFC outlet were shouting pro Palestine slogans and carrying some Palestinian flags too. That this act of vandalism was carried out in Rawalpindi, not very far from the Pakistani Army headquarters, perhaps needs to be taken note of for adding crispness to the supposed acts of valor against Israel Defense Forces, IDF. The protesters shouted anti Israel and anti US slogans also. One doesn't need to dig deep for the hatred of ordinary radicalized Islamist Pakistanis against the US, as its support for Israel is more than enough to merit that. On record, all Pakistani army and the Pakistan government headed by the Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif done is to issue public statements. What is the past record of the Pakistani nation in supporting Palestinians? Pak army against Palestinians. If definite, it definitely is worthwhile to check Pakistan army's past record of working for or against the Palestinians. Once this record is seen, they wouldn't want you to show this. It comes as a rude shock. Rude. Yeah, that General Asim Munir can even talk of the army that he commands today ever helping the Palestinians. The blood and gore of ordinary Palestinian refugees and armed fidyain included is on the hands of Pakistani army men, not in single digit or double digit numbers, but one sees the answer in 5 digits. What did what he did not say was how some men and a single officer, Ziaul Haq, then a brigadier, had helped Palestinians in September 1970, over 54 years ago. How did Ziaul Haq help Palestinians? Right? Just checking something. How did Ziaul Haq help Palestinians? If truth be told, he did not, and actually worked against them with King Hussein of Jordan to kill at least 25,000 Palestinians between September 16 and September 26, 1970. Thank you so much, Voice of the Nation organizer. Massacre, 1970. From September 16 to September 26, 1970. Asim Munir did not mention his massacre. This massacre of Palestinians that the Pakistani army had engineered. People in Pakistan, particularly those subscribing to Pakistan's People's Party, called General Ziaul Haq as Butcher of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto. It was Zia who had got Bhutto hanged on April 4, 1979, after getting him sentenced to death by a kangaroo court. The Lahore High Court, then headed by Maulvi Mushtaq Hussain, was in cahoots with Zia, and an old case was dug out to dispose Bhutto. Instigated and initiated by Zia, Bhutto's journey to gallows was a long one, with some twists and turns. ये ऐसे जालिम है, एक तरफ से अपने ही अच्छे लोगों को मार डालते हैं. पाकिस्तान ये ऐसे अयार हैं, ऐसे cunning people हैं. These Pakistanis are so cunning on one hand, and there are few who are so good. And if you remain quiet, and if they talk, what happens? Sabine को अभी क्या किया था? Yeah, I have. Sorry, excuse me. I just have to go. Thank you for your time and attention. हमारे अच्छे हमारे ह्यूमैनिटी के लोगों को हमारे अप्रिशिएट करते हैं फ्री पैलेस्टाइन ना और ये आर्मी मैन भी और इनके थग्स criminals treason against Pakistan and its people. Army has done treason and these Muslim terrorists, the ones who should really be executed, are living on free, killed, free-minded, good civilians, humanitarian, caring, loving. No, sorry. The good ones in Pakistan also. I would say we don't trust Muslims. So the ones who are sandwiched in this, I apologize to them greatly. I'm really sorry. I understand your plight. And I think you should leave Pakistan. minorities and those Muslims. And please also leave Islam. Trying to help you to leave Islam. This guy was a Saad Aziz in Beacon House, educated. How did it his mind? This religion can turn your mind like this. I went to London study. My mind, oh Shia, the grass is always greener on the other side. But thank God I didn't turn out to be a terrorist, right? Killing people like or someone who is Qatar Shia. God, before doing this to myself and my family members, until we were lenient. Because I think we were from the Agha Khanis, Ismailis. We were okay. We were at peace. We allowed others to have the freedom. They're not, your Muslims are not allowing even your own, you as Muslims to live as you choose to live. You will be called infidels. See now the Muslim Brotherhood is after UAE, Saudi Arabia. So I ask you, Muslims of Pakistan, the good ones, we can't trust Muslims. So can Israeli Jews cannot trust Muslims. I'm sorry. This is how it has to be. We have to stand up for Israel, Israeli Jews. Sorry about this. And yeah, and please help out and see, you have to leave Islam. It a little bit. It needs what did it require for the Saad Aziz to become a terrorist? I'm also scared here. Anytime, if it requires a little bit, like now, Palestinian, all these videos, UN also against Israel, for UAE to turn against Israel and become, anytime any Muslim can become a extremist, a terrorist. It was just years back when UAE were friends with the Muslim Brotherhood. And thank God they realized, but it could be, I like, don't even trust your own shadow, but please, now we need to, Islam we cannot trust, let alone our own shadow. So if I stop doing this, someone like Sabine had the strength. I didn't have the strength like Sabine did. Courageous lady. My heart broke many years back, and I couldn't get up from that heartbroken state condition. Sabine was strong. We need people like Sabine, right? And another thing is, I might not be able to continue with this helping Israel. I might, I'm not able to take care of myself alone here. And no one would come to help me. No one here. Not even a family member, not even my father will come to help me. He's busy with his other wife, fourth, God knows, you know. So, and to make a life of his own, they would say, "Oh, they won't say that he's available on the phone whenever I can." But like they he would say, "ये lecture देना बंद कर दो, ये करना," right? नहीं, ये लेक्चर, ये आवाज है, ये जस्टिस की आवाज है, ये सच आवाज है, सच्चाई की आवाज भी इतनी वैल्यू रखती है, बस मैं एक्शन नहीं ले सकती। कैसा एक्शन लेना चाहिए? What kind of action should we take to save the Israeli Jews? And I guess what they're doing now is they had to. It was for self-defense, security, and protection. And I think they should take over Gaza and they should take over even West Bank, in my opinion now, because we can't trust. It's to save them now. I'm only thinking of saving Israeli Jews, right? This is what I'm thinking of. And I might not be able to get up and do something for them, but my country is giving Palestinians, sending aid and all this. However, to the Palestinians, and they're also trying to send aid and give them aid, and they're also helping. Trying what? They're helping, but the news is against them. It's a propaganda against Israeli Jews. And please see this. I'm sorry. Muslims like Sabine Mahmoud and uh, the Shaheed. I'm sorry, but we can't trust every. We can't trust.